The sentence was read out by Justice James Wakiaga before a packed Milimani court room this morning. Musila was found guilty of murder and convicted in February. His arrest in 2013 triggered clashes between residents of Githurai and police, with the residents maintaining that the officer was simply carrying out his duty of fighting crime. As I mentioned earlier, our reporter Wilkista Nyabwa is in Githurai 45 and now joins us live. Wilkista, perhaps you can bring us up to date on this story. How has this news been received of this sentencing where you are?
Good afternoon, Joey Muthengi. The area of Githurai where we are is actually known as Stage, and it is here where the incident occurred 5 years ago, and we have arrived just shortly after the sentencing occurred. And when we arrived here, we found a number of people were very reluctant to speak about the incident, to even reveal whether they knew about the incident. Everybody simply saying that they would not want to speak about it, and others saying that they were not aware of the events that had occurred here. And this particular area, we will remember that earlier in the morning we did see Musila in court when the sentence was given, and he will be doing 15 years, but it is 12 years of a custodial sentence and 3 years on probation. The court also taking into consideration the fact that he had also served 4 years in prison. Therefore, he will be serving 8 more years in order to complete that sentence, 8 more years of a custodial sentence and then 3 more years on probation. But when we arrived here, Githurai was very calm. Members of the public going about their business. This area is where a number of vehicles stop. It's a terminus for vehicles, and many of them just stopping here are going about their business as usual, and just some of them, everyone, like we met just a few people who do admit that they do know about the case, but most people just preferring to let matters be so far. We do know that when the judge was giving the sentence, he did say that whereas police officers face challenges, nobody has a right to take anyone's life. And he also spoke about the fact that the convict was in a position of power and authority, and that he was not convinced that the action he took was correct, and therefore just challenging the attitudes, given that when the police officer was arrested in 2013, there were demonstrations from members of the public who felt that he had been defending the public good. However, that sentence today speaks of something else, and therefore so far we can say that in Githurai it is very quiet. We do not expect to see matters changing, but then anything can happen any moment. Joey?
Okay, thank you very much, Wilkista Nyabwa, reporting there from Githurai regarding the sentencing of Titus Ngamau Musila, the police officer accused of killing a male suspect in 2013, being sentenced to 15 years in prison.